Wow. Wow. I wish you would have a mirror and see the wonderful light coming from your faces here. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, from Jerusalem, Shalom. Wow, it's so wonderful to see you all here with us. If we can, let's just for 2 seconds get just names of countries where people are from. Let's start, just give me a few names of countries. Jordan, of course. United States. South African Republic. South Africa. Fiji. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, where? Wow, wow, wow. Whoa, Longo, whoa. Uganda, wow. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know, we're here today to tell Isaiah that his promise that all the nations will be coming to Jerusalem is upcoming and materializing and becoming reality. And by your coming and turning the words of Isaiah to be reality, you're seeing with your eyes. The next message, the message I want to tell Ezekiel, the bones are not dry anymore. They're not dry anymore. Look around. The people of Israel are here. The people of Israel are here, and the Jerusalem, we are here in the city chosen by God. The people chosen by God are here to be a light to the nations. And the words of God to Abraham, that his children will be a blessing and all the nations will be blessed by us, are happening. But these things are an obligation for us. We have to demand from ourselves to be better on the ethical level, to be better in technology, to be better in moral values, to show the world that we are here to call out together, all the nations, that God is one and his name is one. And therefore, many of you I met when I was a private person. But now, as official people, representing the Knesset with all my friends here, Mickey and Oded and Yoel and Chilik, and together with the Caucus, the wonderful Caucus led by Josh, and the one who really does the work is Renee. She's walking around here. I want you to know that we officially appoint each and every one of you as ambassadors of Jerusalem. Do you receive? Do you receive? Do you receive it? Okay. And I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, we don't need the world to recognize Jerusalem, because Jerusalem is our capital. Jerusalem is the capital of the people of Israel for 3,000 years. Every single Jewish couple who got married and swore to Jerusalem knows that Jerusalem is our capital. Every single Jewish family who blessed every year and prayed next year in Jerusalem knows Jerusalem is our capital and the capital of God. We don't need it. The nations need it. The nations need the recognition. If they want to be relevant to reality, the nations are those who need to recognize Jerusalem. And you, as our ambassadors, as the ambassadors of Jerusalem, as the ambassadors of the people of Israel, as the ambassadors of the Israeli Knesset, of the great miracle, the greatest miracle ever, the state of Israel, you as our representatives have the wonderful blessing and obligation to bring the world, to bring your friends, relatives, and neighbors connected to the world, the word of Jerusalem. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Toda Rabbah. Shalom, Shalom, Yerushalayim. Shana Tova.
We have a delegate here, Ron Bernhoff, from the state of Ohio.
Oh.
And they have a resolution to give you from the state of Ohio.
They don't know that secret information that my mother is from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh.
My mother was born in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Right.
Okay, what are we going to...
That's the resolution.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
So
I want you to know, okay, go ahead.
So I greet you, Knesset members, as well as guests and honors. I bring greetings from the governor, John Kasich, and the General House of Assembly of the State of Ohio. We, Ohio and Israel, have a long history of friendship and are a great ally in support of each other's interests. And whereas the State of Israel, the only democracy in the Middle East, is the greatest friend and ally of the United States in the Middle East. And whereas Ohio is committed to increasing the ties in the interactions in business and government, the arts, the culture, the education between the State of Ohio and the State of Israel, for further strengthening the historic ties between our state and Israel. Whereas the elected representatives of Ohio recognize the importance of expressing their unabridged support for the Jewish people and the State of Israel's right to exist and thrive, and their unabridged support for Israel's right of self-defense, and whereas the international boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement is one of the main vehicles for legitimizing anti-Semitism on campus and advocating the elimination of the Jewish state. Resolved that the members of the General Assembly condemn the international boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement and its activities in Ohio for legitimizing anti-Semitism and for seeking to undermine the Jewish people's right to self-determination, which they are fulfilling in the State of Israel. And be it further resolved that the members of the General Assembly consider the international boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement and its agenda inherently unethical and anti-ethical and deeply damaging to the cause of peace, justice, equality, democracy, and human rights for all people in the Middle East and in the United States. And be it further resolved that we, the members of the 132nd General Assembly of the State of Ohio, reaffirm our support for the State of Israel. We recognize that the Jewish people are an indigenous to the land of Israel. We condemn all attacks on the people of Israel, support Israel's right to engage in lawful acts of self-defense, and oppose all attempts to deny the legitimacy of Israel as a sovereign state.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I call upon all of you, support the BDS. Blessing, development, and support Israel. BDS.